Yeah. Baba Itodo.
My name is Itodo, and I host TheSunnySideshow every weekday from 2 to 6 p.m.
Hey, my name is The Ringtone, and you're listening to The Sunny Side Show.
Hi, my name is Becky. You're listening to The Sunny Side Show.
Tune in for some sizzling gist on music, movies, automobiles, entrepreneurship, and games to get your tongue wagging. Eagles FM Abuja, your radio experience you can count on.
Hey, don't worry, I'll be about to take over.
Crazy things are happening.
5 minutes past 2 p.m. right here on your radio experience you can count on. Welcome to the Sunny Side Show right here. Hope you are having a good Monday so far. It's the first day for a lot of people at work, and I hope there's no pressure whatsoever, because hey, for some as well, it's a happy new year to them, seeing that last week rather, was a dress rehearsal for a handful of people. So hey, happy new year to you again. Great to have you tuned in right here and locked in on your radio experience you can count on. I've got so much for you today. The Afropop Hour starts right now, and at 3 o'clock we'll talk some business on The Entrepreneur. At 4, we'll talk about some social trends, what's happening in the world as well as in Nigeria, and what you are talking about on social media. And at 5 o'clock we'll get into the headlines, the weather report, as well as traffic updates on the traffic rush, ensuring that you are driving around the city in good time. So feel free to join the conversation today on social media. You can also watch live anywhere you are in the world. Simply go to our YouTube and Facebook pages at Eagles FM Abuja. Ensure that you are subscribed and you are following. So here's a quick one from Timida Kolo right now. It's a bit of a Monday motivation, and he says, just so you know, nobody started really good. We learned on the job. Your beginning should have been compared to someone's 10 years of experience, and that's so unfair to what you are building. So hey, ensure that you give yourself time to grow, and stay tuned to your radio experience. You
Turn your speakers up. The music is lit.
Oh, yeah, take all my money, put them for your head.
Guess who's in town? We are the new sound of music.
Eagles 102.3.
You're listening to Afropop Hour. Things about to get jiggy.
Another band.
You're listening to Afropop Hour. All the juicy details. Keep listening.
All right, so while everyone is planning to get back to work and trying to readjust to January and all the pressure that it brings, Peruzzi is on vacation for the rest of January, okay? And this makes me want to say, God, when? When am I going to have the whole of January back and just do nothing but eat food and indulge in some good entanglement? You know what I mean, eh? You can join the conversation right now via the WhatsApp platform. It's 09097054450. Now, we hear that Rema is going back to school. Now, he announced via his social platform a couple of days ago, stating that he just got enrolled into the University of Lagos. I'm really proud of him and the fact that he is going to pursue his education and focus on something other than music. But the problem is, would his classmates be able to concentrate? I mean, the girls, the people who would want to get his attention. Funny thing is, there'll be this one girl who would not pay him any attention, who would ignore him, and then he would fall in love with that girl. Trust me. And maybe they'll do a song together and she'll be his video vixen. I'm talking Afropop right here on the Afropop Hour on the Sunny Side Show on your radio experience you can count on.
Afropop Hour on Eagles 102.3 FM. Keep it locked in.
Distance, washing your hands and staying safe.
Social distancing. A reminder
that the hits are there to socially dance to.
Staying safe, washing our hands,
and keeping you company
one song at a time.
The hits are on
102.3 Eagles FM.
What's poppin'? This is Jason and Kanga, and you're listening to Afropop Hour on Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. Yes, sir.
Time right now is 26 minutes past 2 p.m. right here on your radio experience you can count on. This is the Afropop Hour on the Sunny Side Show. Let's talk about Wizkid for a bit. Now, news broke that, 5 years ago, he met this young man at the concert in Lagos and he sponsored him, gave him 10 million allegedly. And right now we're hearing that the young man has squandered everything and he was suspended or expelled from school because he was involved in drugs and the wrong gang. It's sad how some young people, he was 12 at the time, so right now he's about 17, and he's begging the Whiskey should come to his rescue and maybe fund his lifestyle again. But we hear that 5 years ago, Whiskey gave him that money, furnished his parents' apartment, and put him in a good school. So I'm wondering, I'm asking, do you think if you were in Whiskey's position right now, you would listen to him and maybe find ways to put him right back on, on the right track? Or would you say, hey, I helped you before, I helped you 5 years ago, not everyone will give you 10 million or fulfill that promise? Should he do this, or should he just ignore and move on to those who are serious and ready to focus?
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy White Money, aka Gold Money. You're listening to the TheSunnySideshow on Eagles FM 102.3 Abuja.
Has anyone told you you can advertise your business on radio for just 20,000 naira? Get a chance to talk your business for 30 minutes on The Entrepreneur. Mondays to Thursdays, 3 p.m. on Eagles 102.3 FM, Abuja. For more inquiries, call 090-9984-4433. 090-9984-4433. The Entrepreneur. Talk your business for just 20,000 naira. Hurry now.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention?
Download the Eagles FM app from Android Store or Apple Store.
And get the greatest music ever made.
The music of my generation.
You can watch us live or stream live on YouTube, Facebook, and the official website www.eaglesfm.com.
Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja, your radio experience you can count on.
Break it down, break it down, down, down.
Back to the music in 3, 2, 1.
Get the show on the road.
Back to some more music right here. Check it out right here.
Time to break it down now. Break it down, down, down.
Eagles 102.3.
Oh yeah.
Be all you want, be all you need. Better get with it like you know, stranger. Maybe come closer. When you're with me, no roller coasting. I get in my feelings. Take no days of when I'm with you. Love the way you own it. Be your supermodel. Be your Julie, Romeo. The way you show me. Money I'm like, yeah. We be my ride or die till the end. Oh, will you love me gentle, Fefe. I get when I'm away with you. When I'm away with you, will you love me gentle, Fefe. I get when I'm away with you. When I'm away with you. Show me your motive. Tell me about it. When you're hot or cold. When you're high or low. Inside your body. Spiritual loving. I put time for your soul. Never leave you all alone. Oh, take me away. Be your supermodel. Be your Julie, Romeo. The way you show me, money and like again, will be my ride or die till the end. Oh, will you love me gently, Fefe. I get when I'm away with you. When I'm away with you, will you love me gently, Fefe. I get when I'm away with you. When I'm away with you, take me away. Yeah. Be a supermodel, be a Julie, Romeo. The way you show me, money and like again, will be my ride or die till the end. Oh, Fefe. I get
done.
Let's fill you in with pure entertainment. Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
You're listening to Afropop Hour. Things about to get jiggy. Another bang. You're listening to Afropop Hour. All the juicy details. Keep listening.
Right, the time right now is 2:38 p.m. Talking Afropop right here on the Sunny Side Show. My name is Itodo. We've got Caliber the Grime right here with us. That's a really fancy and interesting name. I'd like to know more about it and as to how, he got around giving himself that name. But he's an artist and he'll talk about his music, his sound, and what keeps him going. What's happening with you?
Well, I'm good. I just got here from the studio. I was making a project.
Okay.
Yeah, working on a project. A bunch of projects for this year, actually.
Interesting.
Yeah.
This early in January, when everyone else is taking a break, you are working on something already.
I'm working on it since last year, actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
And how's that going for you?
Tedious, but...
So out of curiosity, I'd like to know how you decided on Caliber the Grime, short for CTG, right?
Yeah.
Sick stuff. Got it. So tell me about it.
So, Caliber initially was the first name. It was just meant to be Caliber, and the hyphen was what was supposed to make it unique.
Okay.
But then, with the whole digital stores thing, and you always have people that somehow have the same name.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of people have had the same issue. I already had that Grime as, like a second name, apparently.
Yeah.
You know how when people have different names.
A first and last name.
Yeah, exactly.
That works. Fantastic.
So I just decided to put it together. Yeah,
but it sounds weird. I mean, if I heard that name, I wouldn't think about a Nigerian artist. I think about someone, was in the rap game and blasting stuff. Honestly, I'm being honest with you right now. But it's great to see that you are able to work out with the name.
Yeah, because it's really something. It's something I stand for. As a matter of fact, I am into grime music. As a matter of fact, I make grime music. I also produce music.
Yeah,
and then the Caliber part of it is just like, the personality. Yeah, like something I like to look at myself as, someone of a very high standard. So that's the whole.
What artists do you look up to? What artists inspire your sound and ensure that you are kept on track regardless of what the Nigerian market wants to listen to or think they want to listen to?
First and foremost, Lil Wayne.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, first and foremost, Lil Wayne was it was his song I heard, Mirror. That was first Lil Wayne's song I heard that inspired me to actually start music. That was then Kendrick Lamar. Yeah,
I want to hear some Nigerian names. Come on now. Okay, so finish up with the international, then come back home.
Yeah, okay, coming home. I like Pretty Boy.
Okay.
I like Pretty Boy. I like Pretty Boy Dio. I like Odunsi. I love Black Bones. I love Black Bones. I would actually love to work with Black Bones
one day.
Yeah, he's my favorite Nigerian rapper, actually.
Is he now?
Yes.
Not Falz.
I like Falz, but I like Black Bones has cruise.
So how about the ladies? What lady would you say inspires you right now and you're looking forward to maybe collaborating sometime in the future?
Amari.
Okay. Amari is okay.
Yeah. Okay. Lady Donley too.
Oh, I love her a lot. She's got like amazing sound going for her. Who else?
I'm
still waiting for my fave. I haven't had my fave's name yet, so I'm wondering what's going on. Not Tiwa? Tiwa is my fave. Niniola as well.
Tiwa is like someone I look at as an OG, so I'm just like...
Yeah. And who says you can't work with OGs?
I mean, you can.
Exactly.
Obviously.
Yeah, but how would you describe your sound? What genre? Because we see a lot of Nigerian artists combine different genres together and give it their own name. What would you describe or define your own sound as?
I'd say rap, because no matter what I do, I just look at it as I'm rapping, because it involves lyricism, metaphors, and all of that. The main elements of rap. You can make it melodic, you can make it, psychedelic, but at the end of the day, it's just going to be rap.
What do you think about MI's rap? Because MI made me love rap in the real sense of it. Because I was a bit wary of rap because of the, cuss words. It was vulgar. It was too much to take. But then he was able to simplify and ensure that Nigerians could understand the lyrics and sing to it as well without necessarily being able to rap.
You see, that's the thing. For rap, it really depends on the artist. Yeah, for someone like Lil Wayne, if I'm listening to Lil Wayne, I know I'm in for metaphors. He does a lot of metaphors. Someone like Kendrick Lamar is going to mostly talk about black struggle, and so like everyone has their formats of lyrical construction.
Okay. So, what inspires you?
Me? I think I just art actually. The ability to make the art. That's actually what keeps me going.
Okay.
When it comes to producing music, I prefer producing my music from beginning to end. Yeah, like the beats, everything, the lyrics, and it's kind of like a connection. So I see it as art, and in that sense, someone I look up to in that way is Kanye West, and also someone that's in Abuja here, Kirian Asher.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So talk to me about Just a Little Bit. What's the song about? What's the sound about? Who would you say you're trying to reach out to with this sound and that title as well?
Okay. Just a Little Bit. At the time it was made. This was made in 2020.
During the lockdown?
The first version, yeah, during the lockdown.
How did you handle the lockdown and making the new music?
Oh, it was
it crazy for you?
Yes, I used almost a year, more than a year actually to make that album.
Okay.
Well, when I started writing it, I really did not know what I wanted to talk about. But then along the line, I think from the first 4 lines, I decided that the topic of this song is going to be just how I see myself different. But then it's not in a derogatory way. I'm not saying I'm better than you. I'm just saying I feel I'm different from you.
Okay.
Yeah, and like this is.
But I mean, it's okay to hype yourself in whatever way you deem fit,
hype
right?
themselves a lot.
Yeah, so no shaming that, none whatsoever. Let's take a vibe to Just a Little Bit right now by Caliber The Grime.
This is fun.
Hey, this is Katy Perry.
Eagles 102.3.
Eagles 102.3 FM.
All right, 2:49 p.m. right here, talking music right now with Caliber The Grime about his sound and the fact that he gets inspired by a handful of artists and he still keeps it 100 in terms of what he believes in and all the metaphors he's putting together. You can join the conversation right now to ask whatever questions you might have of him. 0909-705-4450. That is the WhatsApp and text line to ask Caliber The Grime any questions that you have from that song we just listened to. But back to you right now. You mentioned working on something in the studio, right? Talk to me about your thought process. What's that one thing that you would either see or hear and it would just get you started on your next project?
A lot of times it's life experiences, really. Yeah. It's based on what has happened to me or stuff I can relate to, because I mean I can't talk about what I don't know.
Yeah,
like.
But you can imagine something.
Yes, I can.
Make a story
I can imagine something and make a story out of it. But that's relating to what I've maybe heard of or seen.
Oh,
yes, it's not just going to be purely out of my mind. Or I could tell a story, but I could mask it in a way that it's just my imagination. But for me, that it doesn't work that way. It's going to have to be something that I've probably seen or heard or read somewhere. Is going to have to relate to something. There's always
let's get into a bit of challenges that you might have gone through while doing music, because for any artist it's never easy when you get started. It takes you a lot of grind and late nights and planning and having a good team as well to achieve what you're working towards. So what are challenges you've gone through and how have you been able to surmount them?
Okay, one of the first challenges was, I think we were struggling with quality, with production quality.
Okay.
I don't know if I should say it was a challenge, but like how we got around it was like everyone in the team kept training, researching, and like discovering newer techniques. And like whenever we split, because I'm still a student, I'm still in school.
Oh
yes.
So how are you combining both? Combining music and of course focusing on your education?
Priorities, actually, when I'm in school.
So which is priority right now?
School is priority. I have to finish school.
Okay.
I will be done soon, so I will have the time. So yeah, whenever we split and come together, everyone has something new to put in. So like that's how we always used to move forward. And first of all, for me, when I was still on my own, I think the problem was finding where to record, where to get beats and all of that, because it's really stressful. You get a beat from YouTube, you record on it, next thing you know it's taken down because of copyright.
Exactly. Yes.
So the people I met, the team I work with, there are two producers, and I also produce as well. I learned during the lockdown because I couldn't leave the house.
Okay.
So that was where I think.
So you got a skill that could help you work on yourself and your music as well during the lockdown.
It was a blessing for me. So that was when I sat down and said, okay, you know what, I think I can do this. And the advantage of that is that I can create something that's unique to me, that I know that you can't hear anywhere else, because this is what's in my head and this is what I've been able to put down. A lot of times, another obstacle I face really is sometimes you really never think it's enough.
So you want to do more. You want to work on that sound way more than usual.
Way more than, but until sometimes you just have to leave it. Like you just have to look at it and just tell yourself that this is, don't touch it. You just leave it.
What would you love to see change in the Nigerian music scene? What's that one thing that you're hoping that in due time it becomes better, so that every other artist can enjoy and have things easy for them? Is it the management, the team, better sound, not copying other artists, believing in yourself and ensuring that you stick by what you understand and hope that it works for you?
Okay, I think, well, in all of this you've mentioned not copying other artists, actually, because but then I don't know. I think I know it change. It changes as the artist grows, because when you start, you really I don't think, for me, I didn't start like by myself. Like I didn't start with my own style.
You have to do covers.
I did. I wrote a lot, but I never recorded those covers though.
Why not?
I didn't have I didn't have access to equipment.
Okay, yeah.
But I wrote a lot. I wrote a lot. So I think along the line you discover yourself. But it's even with the covers, even if you are covering people's songs, you should still have your own, identity. It's like a lot of people, sound like other people consciously, though. Like they want to sound like other people
because they think they're better than them,
or they think they look up to them so much that I used to want to sound like Lil Wayne at a point.
But now you're comfortable in your skin.
But yeah, I am comfortable.
That's a good thing. All right, so that project you're working on, is there a due date for it? When should we expect it to drop? And would you be maybe collaborating with any new artist?
It's dropping in February.
That's next month. Just say next month. Yeah. So it doesn't seem too far away.
No, I want it to seem far because it's far. Yeah, I'm collaborating with MLT. He's here actually.
Ooh, hi MLT.
So I have a bunch of other projects dropping, but that's going to be later in the year.
Okay.
Yeah. So
great stuff. All right. So how can anyone reach out to you on socials? Maybe they want to collaborate with you, or have you produced something for them, or just get to feel your work and understand it. How can they reach out to you?
Reaching out to me on my social media. My Instagram is The Grime. That's THA. Then there's a period. GRIME. Snapchat, the same thing. My Twitter is Caliber the Grime.
But in Nigeria right now, Twitter is not a thing for now.
Till it's back.
Till it's back, of course.
And my music is on all digital platforms. All digital platforms.
So just simply search Caliber the Grime, and boom, you can
it's out.
Feel your sound. So
you won't be confused. I'm the only one.
Yes. Great stuff. Final words quickly for young people who are merging, their skill or passion and education at the same time. What would you say to them?
Yeah, you should know how to balance it. Once you know how to balance it, it's never going to be a problem.
Okay.
Yeah, because who says you can't make straight A's and still do music in school?
Nice stuff. Be talking to Caliber the Grime. You can reach out to him on social media, feel his sound, and of course maybe collaborate on his next project if that's something that you are looking forward to. At 3 o'clock, it'll be time to talk some business on The Entrepreneur. So ensure that you join the conversation at that time. If you are a business owner, a new startup, you're thinking about business to do, that'll be a good time to listen and ask whatever questions that you might have. Let's go on the ocean right now with Caliber the Grime.
No, wavy like the ocean. Wavy like the ocean. wavy like the ocean. The money, hey, I'm tryna hit this hard. I wanna break these boards. I wanna hit high scores. I wanna make some more. I'm tryna hit this hard. I wanna break these boards. I wanna hit high scores. I wanna make some more. No, wavy like the ocean. 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 Do not be started, man. Hold on, wait. I know I look scary a little, for real, but give me a minute. I'm taking your money and I got a lot I'ma give you. Oh God, not the red flags, hella lies in the mind. Thank God I'm alive. You would know the half truth. Hey, call up a truce. I'm sorry I wasn't the rain, but I gotta dance. I gotta move. Experience isn't the best. I'm taking it back. Say givers never lack. I'ma lay another track. I've been trying to get the Mac. I ain't talking about the Mac. I'ma have to call you back. Let me get my money back. You know the last time it was hurting. You doing this shit on purpose. Don't worry, I'm not gonna hurt you. I just wanna know what you'd like to. Lie to. I'm thinking I wanna invite you, but you gon' be coming with friends, and I'ma take one of them friends. It's not long till I fade away. Annie, are you okay? I've been talking about how I do this rap, niggas saying no. You gon' see me one day. I be gone another month. No cap, I've been holding on, cause I know I got it, but I'm all alone. That's cap. I'm moving away from the torture. I'm trying to find the fortune. Maybe I need a location, somewhere to get a vacation. No, hey, maybe I'll handle the paper. Maybe I'll do this shit later. Hey, I'm trying to hit this hard. I wanna break these boards. I wanna break. I wanna see how a nigga be up. No. Mama be telling me I'ma be up. Mama be telling me. I'm tryna hit this hard. I wanna break these boards. I wanna hit high scores. I wanna make some more. I'm tryna hit this hard. I wanna break these boards. I wanna hit high scores. I wanna make some more. No, wavy like the ocean. 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 No, wavy like the ocean.
Are you ready for this? Brace yourself up for the new sound of radio. Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
Hi there. This is a special appreciation message to all our loyal and esteemed clients in the year 2021. Creative Minds, Primus 2, Favor Interior Decoration, Life by Design, Apex Wave Fintech, Gium Joseph Nigeria Limited, Steel Eye Rise Foundation, Mutafitari, Rich Dad Education Consult, Vision Point, Scovers Educational, Tony Furniture, Business Hub, Jehovah Witness, NATO Consult, La Buavina, Champion Faith Church, Galaxy Center, Bold Gains International, Christ Embassy, The Voice of a Workshop, Spectre Industries, 6th Gear Revolution, Lomation Hub, June Kids and Teens, Amazing Deals, Scents and More, Century 10, Orotastic, Business Giant, Good Life, Shore Light, Bitterstone Security Nigeria Limited, NP Healthcare Development Agency, Tata Asian Restaurant, Cash 24, Visa Microfinance Bank, Abuja My Home, Dakoa Ventures, Treasurefield Christian Center, Deeper Life Bible Church, Sea Palms Garden, Tushmart Supermarket, Grace View Homes, Cherry's Hypermarket, Damian Campbell, Kids Cooking Competition, NMEC, Jerome Travels, Revelation of Truth, VIO, INEC Homes, Infinox Capital, Stella Maris, Destiny Prayer Network, Goodmost Learning Center, 9 Mobile, Audible Talent, Biola Divine Heritage and Properties, Govern Reality, University of Ghana, Equity Nigeria, SBI Media and STB McCann. Thank you for trusting Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. Let's do more together. We look forward to greater collaborations in 2022.
Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja would love to hear from you through Eagles FM 1023@gmail.com or send SMS to 0809 544 1111. Keep it glued on your Eagles FM.
Now, back to the music.
Darling, there's no need to worry.
Back to the music faster. Back to the music faster.
On Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
Let's talk service. Let's talk funding. Let's talk entrepreneurship. On The Entrepreneur, we explore industries, businesses, changemakers, and more. Join the conversation weekdays, Monday to Thursday, 3 p.m. on Eagles 102.3 FM, Abuja.
The time right now is 6 minutes past 3 p.m. right here on your radio experience. You can count on. Let's get into some business talk right now. This is The Entrepreneur, and you can join the conversation at any point in time. If you are a business owner, anything at all that you want to work on this year, you're confused on how to get started, this is a good place to ask that question you might have, and you can join in via the WhatsApp and text line 090-9705-4450. My guest today is Grant Martins. That's a really interesting name. He is a team lead and coach of Core Incorporated, as well as Sarah Ojon, who is an intern and a student as well, right? Great to have you. What's going on, Grant? That's a really fancy name.
Yeah, I got that a lot.
Okay, great. So what's happening? How's your new year, feeling like?
Wonderful. Started off with a good note. Lots of calls and good vibes, linking up with some of my friends and colleagues and potential clients, and having some meetings going.
Any New Year resolutions?
Actually, yeah. Just
do you want to tell me what it is?
Yeah,
I'm curious. Tell me.
New Year resolutions for me actually is to be better than how I did last year. Do better, study better.
Okay.
Train better, teach better.
Yeah.
Everything I did last year, I just want to be better.
All right, talk to us about Core Inc. What do you do first off, and what got you started?
All right, Core Inc. or Core Incorporated. It's actually it's a company that started off mostly like any other We started up as I started up as a freelance agent. I'm a graphic designer.
Oh, okay.
Then I studied electrical engineering in school, Kaduna Polytechnic.
I'm trying to see the correlation between both of them. But go on, please. Yeah.
Now I studied electrical engineering in school, Kaduna Polytechnic. Then I learned how to design as an entrepreneur in Kaduna State.
Okay.
And that brought about, after some of my growth, brought about me to start up as a freelance agency or as a freelance agent, working with a couple of companies, and I stumbled upon a company that does energy, renewable energy. So for the fact that I studied electrical engineering, I had a little bit background in solar or renewable energy. Then I had to incorporate both of them.
Because I see that Core Inc. is has dabbled into tech, renewable energy, like you mentioned, agro-voltaics. That's really fancy. Real estate, as well as building smart communities. How are you able to combine all of this together? I mean, there's so much going on for an entrepreneur who has one focus, and you've got all of these put together just for you. How are you able to handle?
Okay, these things all these branches of our interest are actually things we look up to. Okay, things we actually look forward to.
Okay,
we're taking them one step at a time, or one idea at a time. We have interest in all these businesses, but we want to take them one business at a time.
Okay.
So for the real estate is something I look up to as for the fact that anything you have to do with renewable energy, you need to actually look into smart homes or single home use and all those kind of things. So I had to.
Now, what are some challenges you've had to handle in the time frame you've been in business, right? How are you able to ensure that you are still making profits and causing change with your brand?
Okay. Now, for profit, I would say as a freelance agent, as a freelance agent,
are you still freelancing right now?
No.
Okay, you're giving me the backstory. Yes.
Then, as a freelance agent, whatever money I had was just for me. All the profit I had was for me. But over time, I thought of it that if I continue to invest in some other things, that maybe my gadget and all the time, without thinking about the company, I might not be profitable in the long run.
Yes.
So I had to put back all my profit into starting up my company. That is called INC. Then that's for profitability. But for now, as a company, what we do, we have interest in all these companies, and whatever services or products we put out there, we get this. Once we get our profit, we put it back into our community-based services.
I was going to get to that right now, because I mean, you have other arms in that brand that you're building or working on, and you make profit from them, and then you put it into community development, which is something that would go on to touch lives and improve these lives that we cannot necessarily help the way we want to help, but then again, it's causing change regardless. Okay, how does that make you feel, saying that you work really hard to make this this business grow, and then you put everything that you have, or most of it, into development of other people's lives? How does that make you feel?
It's awesome, because I'm a person who like to train other people. My background was that I actually left the kitchen where I was working for my mom into learning how to do.
Was that after you were done with school?
Yeah, after I was done with school at the age of 17. So
wait. Let's go back again.
Okay.
So 17 was secondary school, right?
Yes.
And okay, not university, because I was like, genius. But nonetheless, so when you were done with school, you went to teach for a bit.
No, I went to learn how to design.
Okay, that's the graphics design.
Yes.
Yeah.
Graphics and web. So after that was when I got lots of people. I looked up to people who know how to design, and these people inspired me to also teach other people, as part of my community service or whatever thing I would want to do. So training other people was a thing for me. So when I had my own company and I know I have to get profits, what do? I have to impact other people too. Because right now you see lots of creatives leaving the country, and there are you wouldn't find people on ground that are willing to want to teach or train people, maybe into apprenticeship or whatsoever. Train people and keep them or groom them. You might find all these people online, but they're just there to make profit. But what I want to do is to, the same way I was taught.
Now, this community development you're working on right now is called Core Studio, I believe.
Core Studio. For the fact that I learned how to design web and graphic stuff, I had to, incorporate that.
Now, what is the demography for this people you are looking towards training? Who are you looking to reach out to, and what do you hope to gain from it? Because it's one thing to teach people, but then what would they go on to do with that training they've acquired for free from you?
Okay. My training, my demography anyway, is from the ages of high school leavers, that's secondary school leavers, and NYC, those who probably are.
So new graduates who are going to do NYC, or those who are done with service and looking for jobs?
Yeah, those who are done with service, or those who are in service and looking for what to probably learn a skill or two. I encourage them to come to our classes. Then we have also people who maybe have been working in an organization and who want to improve their skill. The workplace now is changing. Everybody's going tech. People are doing things in tech, and having to do with web design and graphic design and programming, digital marketing, all those things are the things that's the things reigning right now, especially in the workforce or in the workplace. So that is why those are the things I'm looking out for. Asking or telling my youth or the youth to actually come to our training center and get these skills. Actually, you said for free. It is the fact that the community which I serve, I see that there are challenges there. most of these kids don't have access to computer, internet, power, good environment to learn. So I had to provide all those things and ask them to do that. To come to the studio.
We're talking to Grant Martins of Core Incorporated, and if you have any questions for him right now regarding what he's working on, you can send it in via the WhatsApp and text line 090-9705.
My name is Itodo, and I host The Sunny Side Show every weekday from 2 to 6 p.m.
Hey, my name is The Ringtone, and you're listening to The Sunny Side Show.
Hi, my name is Becky. You're listening to The Sunny Side Show.
Tune in for some sizzling gist on music, movies, automobiles, entrepreneurship, and games to get your tongue wagging. Eagles FM Abuja, your radio experience you can count on.
Hey, don't worry. I'm about to take over.
Crazy things are happening.
Right, 18 minutes past 3 p.m. right here talking business with Core INC, and he's going to share the fact that he's got other businesses. He works from there, takes the profits and puts into something he calls Core Studio, which is really interesting, wherein he's trying to touch other lives and work on community development, which is, pretty impressive. But let's get into a bit of your collaborations and how you are able to sustain all of the projects that you have going.
All right. Collaborations. First, startups. I work with lots of startups. I brand their companies.
Okay, so branding for businesses, small businesses, startups. Okay, and how's that working out? Because we see that a lot of businesses might not necessarily know how to get started, wherein they want to maybe copy the big brands, which took those brands a lot of time to get to that point. And as a new business, you want to copy something you don't necessarily understand. So how do you ensure that you're able to capture the vision and the mission of these new businesses and give them what they want in terms of branding?
Exactly. Now, the thing is, you have to understand who your customer base is, or your customer, your client, what his vision is, what his ideas are, and probably you might find a similar business online, global scale, but what is the thing that he's trying to solve? What are the little things he's trying to maybe solve? What are the problems he's trying to solve?
Okay.
What area or what is his his or her demography? Now, these are the things we put together. After listening to them, we put them together, ask lots of questions before we come up with any brand.
Okay.
And most especially is what services do they want to render and to whom. So these are things we look up to, and we actually put them in focus before we do anything when it comes to branding and making sure their brand stands out wherever it is.
You also work in jobs and recruitment. What's something you've seen in the job market that you hope could change? Because these days we see a lot of young people say that they don't necessarily have jobs, they can't get jobs, and you hear the HR community or people who recruit saying that a lot of young people who are graduates cannot prove themselves. They don't have these skills needed in the workforce or in the workspace. What's something you think could help in changing this mentality?
This mentality needs to change from the workforce's point of view. I'll put it that way. So many young people don't have these skills, especially digital skills, I should say, because as I said before, our workplace is changing. Most of these youth don't have digital skills to level up to what companies or new businesses want to do in the global industry. They want to be competitive in every front. So they need youth who are skilled that could take up those positions.
So besides getting education in school, right, it's important that you find a skill that you are interested in and work on it as the days go by, because you can have two jobs at the same time wherein you use your hobby to get yourself some money, the skill that you have from the hobby, and of course the education you have as well, if that's something you want to do, right?
Yeah, you can. And that's the same way it happened for me. So I was working with someone as a contract staff some time ago, but I had to level up my skill, and it helped me to do what? To get other jobs, other positions, some other places. It helped me to do what? Build my client base. Before I had to, that was when I created my own company. If not, I would have been where I used to be, if I didn't level up my skill.
What is the success rate of the students, the children, the kids, the young people you have had the chance to train? How are you able to measure and keep track of them to ensure that they are moving according to pace, and what plans that they have and you also have for them?
That's an interesting question. In our academy, in our studio academy, I call that Core Digital Academy, not just the Core Studio. Now, the Core Digital Academy, what do? We train, teach, and we have mentorship class ongoing. So what do we take students or youth we teach them from the basics, give them the advanced classes. If those who want to get to advanced stages, then over time we introduce them.
What's the curriculum like? What things would they learn?
Exactly. Now we teamed up with Adobe. Adobe is a company actually. They are the company that has
Adobe Photoshop and all of those things. Yeah.
I'm actually an Adobe
instructor.
Okay. Yeah. So Adobe instructor. I'm an Adobe instructor, and what we do is there's something we have online that is called Adobe Education Exchange. There we have lots of curriculum where we teach both the skills and even skills, or we even teach things that are pertaining to physics, chemistry, and other stuff. But for the fact that I'm into digital skills, I had to focus on that. And that is where we get our curriculum to teach and also train and collaborate, give the mentorship class, expose them to industry standards and other things that they might need to come across when it comes to developing their skills.
All right. So what are next steps for Core INC in the new year? It's a new year. I'm sure you have things laid out you want to achieve, right? What are the next steps for you, and why is it important for businesses to be able to carve a niche for themselves, right, and stick by it while learning from all of the mistakes and successes that they would have in the long run?
Yeah. For the new year 2022, it has been a massive. It has started massively for us.
It's just 1 week into the new year. Come on.
Here we are in Eagles FM already, and we're talking about what we do, and it's massive for us. So for the new year, we're thinking of more collaborations, more interviews, more students. We're looking for partners. We're looking forward to investors and all that. Then we're also looking forward to expanding our classes. We're looking forward to also organize something like a tech summit in the community where I am based, because I know that Abuja is very big. The industry is very.
Would you like to share the name of the community where you are based?
Right now, yeah, it's called Dumez Garaka.
It has a really fancy name.
Yeah, that's Dumez.
Dumez
Kaduna Abuja Expressway. Just after the Zuma Rock. So it's actually a small community. I shouldn't say it's a small community. It's a big community. Just opposite Suleja, we have that. So we can actually touch Suleja, Zuba, Kubwa, Kaduna Road, Dumez, all those areas around there. We could actually reach out to those communities. That's what we do. But we want to create like a little tech summit there. Why? Because we want to catch up with what is happening right now in the world. We have lots of youth there, and most of them don't have nothing to do. I could tell you that they have nothing to do.
That's a form of empowerment for them to learn a skill and go out there and find something to do.
Then that's the whole thing about the whole community service I'm doing there. Get these guys up to speed, teach them what to do, organize those tech summits for them to actually know what they're into, and get them to understand from the global perspective of what they can do.
All right. We need to wrap the conversation up real quick, but let's hear from Sarah. You have your intern here with you, and I'd like to get a few words in a few seconds as to, how she has been able to achieve some of her goals while being with Core INC. Hi, Sarah. Great to have you on the show. All right, great. So, give me in a few words. Talk to me about what it means to be a part of Core INC.
Okay. I joined Core last year, in 2021, April to be precise, and I went there to learn, or to improve my skill rather, on photo retouch and photo editing. When I went there, I was kind of skeptical. I was like, are you sure I'll be able to grasp what I came here to learn? But surprisingly, along the line, I realized that I didn't just get the knowledge on photography. now I'm able to do some small coding. Let me put it that way.
Small coding, you make it sound like it's one really easy thing. Come on, okay, that's interesting.
I'm also able to do graphic design. I'm able to design at least to some extent.
Under 1 year?
Yes, I'm not up to a year there. I went in there April, I'm in January of another year, so like 6 months, 7 months.
Okay.
And yet I went there for just one course, and I've learned so many other things.
Other skills.
That's improved my abilities in so many ways, my confidence, my relationship with people, able to talk to people, to be able to express myself better. I'm willing to learn things like that. And wherever I go, I'm always proud of where I'm learning or where I'm working. I always tell them that I'm working in a great place. Come and learn, come and empower yourself, because that's what we need to develop ourselves as young people.
All right, if I let you go, you'll keep going, and I need to stop you right there. But thank you so much for sharing that with us. In a few seconds, Grant, could you kindly give final words to businesses who are reaching or who are trying to reach out to people and make a change? What's that one tip they should use that you've used and it's worked for you?
One tip is you have to position your company to be people-centric, because people are the bridge. You want to get to this point, to the other point, 2 mountains. You just need people, and the way you could get people is to empower them. Many companies I see, people don't enjoy working there because these companies don't empower their staffs. They don't empower people around them. But if any company wants to succeed, they have to look inwards. They have to empower their staffs and people around the community which they are in. Maybe they are positioned in.
All right, thank you so much, Grant Martins and Sarah Ojon of Core INC, for being here today to share your story with us and how you are working towards improving and becoming even better and reaching more lives in 2022. This is as much you can take right now on The Entrepreneur. At 3:55 it'll be time for the news update with Mecca, and at 4 we'll get into social trends, talk everything about what is trending in Nigeria right now. So ensure you stay tuned to your radio experience you can count on.
Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja, here to stay.
Hi, my name is Ihia Nacho Prince. Thank you for staying with us on your radio experience you can count on, Eagles 102.3. Join me on the Eagles Morning Rise from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. on your radio experience you can count on, Eagles 102.3 FM.
Get updates, get informed, avoid traffic, and get home early. Tune in to Traffic Rush weekdays 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention?
Download the Eagles FM app from Android Store or Apple Store.
And get the greatest music ever made.
The music of my generation.
You can watch us live or stream live on YouTube, Facebook, and the official website www.eaglesfm.com. Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja, your radio experience you can count on. Let's play you hit music. Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
It's good radio.
Baddest. Shake it. Scale up. Who they breathe for you?
Mr. Skills on the mission,
and Davido.
All I did see there for your body, and I can't lie, I want your body on me, yeah. I know sometimes I might be. When I call you, you will be coming for me, yeah. It's your body, baby. Body, baby. Oh my baby, see your body, baby. Body, baby. Oh my baby. Don't want nothing else, 'cause now your body I want finesse. Make it sense. All I'm asking for is one chance. All I did see there for for your body, and I can't lie, I want your body on me, yeah. I know sometimes I might be when I call you, you will be coming for me, yeah. It's your body, baby. Body, baby, oh my baby, see your body, body, baby, body, baby, oh my baby.
Passing body because in big this your body make me shout yeah. Body, shake me. Where you mind me to make me stand in your very sweet and understanding. She's a depot for me. They got me busy body just because I'm getting money, but I don't kill anybody. I want to call you honey, me. I want to come somebody. I go give you proper loving. If you no go down nobody.
All I did see for your body, and I can't lie, I want your body on me, yeah. I know sometimes I might be when I call you, you will be coming for me,
and I be calling you,
yeah. It's your body, baby, body, baby, oh my baby, see your body, body,
you on my baby,
baby. Body, baby, oh my baby.
Baddest. Shake me. Scale up. Who they breathe for you?
It's STG. Focuses on staying socially distant, washing your hands, and staying safe.
Social distancing. A reminder
that the hips are there to socially dance to.
Staying safe, washing our hands,
and keeping you company
one song at a time.
The hits are on
102.3 Eagles FM.
My name is Itodo, and I host The Sunny Side Show every weekday from 2 to 6 p.m.
Hey, my name is The Ringtone, and you're listening to The Sunny Side Show.
Hi, my name is Becky. You're listening to The Sunny Side Show.
Tune in for some sizzling gist on music, movies, automobiles, entrepreneurship, and games to get your tongue wagging. Eagles FM Abuja, your radio experience you can count on.
Hey, don't worry, I'll be about to take over.
Crazy things are happening.
Keep this frequency clear.
We're live.
I woke up with a
Eagles FM 102.3 Abuja.
Welcome to Eagles 102.3 News Bits.
Here is the sport news bit. The Confederation of African Football has announced January 2022 as the date for the 2022 World Cup qualifiers playoff draws. The draw will take place in Douala, Cameroon. There are still 10 teams in contention following the second round of the 2022 World Cup qualification. The 10 qualified teams will be divided into two levels based on the official FIFA ranking published in November 2021. The 5 highest ranked teams, Senegal, Morocco, Tunisia, Algeria, and Nigeria, will play against the 5 least ranked teams, Egypt, Cameroon, Ghana, Mali, and DR Congo, with the first leg to be played at the home of the lower ranked teams. Also, CAF announced that the draws for the 2023 African Cup of Nations qualifiers will be done on January 21. Ivory Coast is the host of the 2023 AFCON, the second time the country will host the event, having hosted the continent first in 1984. Captain Vincent Abubakar scored a brace of penalties as host Cameroon came from behind to beat COVID-ravaged Burkina Faso 2-1 in the opening game of the African Cup of Nations in Yaoundé on Sunday. Gustavo Sangare had given Burkina Faso the lead in the Group A match at the Olembe Stadium, but Abubakar equalized from the spot 5 minutes before the interval after a VAR review. The 29-year-old who netted the winner of the 2017 Cup of Nations final against Egypt then scored what proved to be the decider in the first half stoppage time and was only denied a hat-trick by an offside flag after the break. The indomitable Lions seek to win their 6th continental title on home soil, with Cameroon finally getting to host a tournament that was taken away from them and given to Egypt in 2019, before being postponed a year ago due to the pandemic. COVID restrictions limited the crowd at Olembe Stadium to 80% of its 60,000 capacity, but that did not spoil the party for the hosts as celebratory fireworks lit up the sky at full time. Super Eagles midfielder Kelechi Nwakali says due to the high demands from Nigerians, the team are at the 2021 African Cup of Nations in Cameroon to make a strong statement. Nigeria begins their AFCON campaign against 7-time champions Egypt at the State Omnisport Room de Ajah on Tuesday. The Eagles last won the prestigious trophy in 2013 when a solitary Sunday Mbago helped Stephen Keshi's side lift up the trophy for the 3rd time in history, having earlier won it in 1980 and 1994. Speaking ahead of their opening game against the Pharaohs, Nwakali, who is here to earn his first senior cap, admitted there was pressure playing for the Eagles. And now to the Nigerian local league. Remo Stars climbed back to the top of the Nigeria Professional Football League with a 1-0 win over Plateau United on match day 5 on Sunday, while Aimba returned to winning ways, beating Shooting Stars 1-0 in Aba. Samuel Anakwe grabbed the goal in the 56th minute to hand the Sky Blue Stars their 3rd win of the season. In Aba, Aimba put an end to their 2-game losing streak after Godwin Emmanuel tapped in the winner in the 86th minute to break the hearts of the visitors. At the Apa Oku Stadium in Makurdi, Akwa United lost their 2nd consecutive game of the season, courtesy of a 1-0 loss to Lobby Stars. Saidu Mubarak scored the winner in the 83rd minute. Sunshine Stars recorded the biggest win of the match day 5, celebrating their first victory of the season with a 3-0 thrashing of Kano Pillars at the Akure Township Stadium. In the Premier League, Leicester City's match away to Everton in the Premier League on Tuesday has been postponed for the 2nd time after COVID-19 cases and African Cup of Nations call-ups left the Foxes unable to field the team. Despite beating Watford 4-1 on Saturday in the 3rd round of the FA Cup, Leicester said they were short of players for the game at Goodison Park. In a statement issued after the Premier League board postponed the match, Leicester said the decision came after the football club confirmed that it had an insufficient number of first-team players available to fulfill the match due to COVID-19 cases, injuries and players on international duty at the African Cup of Nations. The game was originally due to be played on December 19 or shelved due to a COVID outbreak at Leicester. Explaining its decision, the Premier League said it accepted Leicester's call for a postponement as the club does not have the required number of players available for the match. And finally, Paul Pogba is not expected to return from a thigh injury for at least another month. Manchester United interim manager Ralph Rangnick has confirmed amid mounting speculation over the French midfielder's future. The 28-year-old last played in a 2-2 draw at Atalanta in early November before pulling up with the injury during training on international duty with France. Former United boss Ole Gunnar Solskjaer hoped Pogba would be back just after Christmas, but interim manager Rangnick is now resigned to a far longer layoff. Pogba's absence comes as he is now able to speak to foreign clubs about signing on a free transfer from next season. His contract at Old Trafford expires at the end of the campaign with no breakthrough in negotiation on a new deal for a player that cost United the then world record £93 million to buy from Juventus in 2016. That's the news. I am Mekamal Sigodi. Good evening.
Thanks for listening. Join us again for more updates on Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
Radio is an experience. Eagles FM 102.3 Abuja.
Hi there, this is a special appreciation message to all our loyal and esteemed clients in the year 2021. Creative Minds, Primus 2, Favor Interior Decoration, Life by Design, Apex Wave FinTech, Gium Joseph Nigeria Limited, Steel Eye Rise Foundation, Mutafitari, Rich Dad Education Consult, Vision Point, Scovers Educational, Tony Furniture, Business Hub, Jehovah Witness, NATO Consult, La Buavina, Champion Faith Church, Galaxy Center, Bold Gains International, Christ Embassy, The Voice of a Workshop, Spectre Industries, Sixth Gear Revolution, Lomation Hub, June Kids and Teens, Amazing Deals, Scents and more, Century 10, Orotastic, Business Giant, Good Life, Shore Light, Bitterstone Security Nigeria Limited, NP Healthcare Development Agency, Tata Asian Restaurant, Cash 24, Visa Microfinance Bank, Abuja My Home, Dakoa Ventures, Treasurefield Christian Center, Deeper Life Bible Church, Sea Palms Garden, Tushmart Supermarket, Grace View Homes, Cherry's Hypermarket, Damian Campbell, Kids Cooking Competition, NMEC, Jerome Travels, Revelation of Truth, VIO, INEC Homes, Infinox Capital, Stella Maris, Destiny Prayer Network, Goodmore's Learning Center, 9 Mobile, Audible Talent, Biola Divine Heritage and Properties, Govern Reality, University of Ghana, Equity Nigeria, SBI Media, and STB McCann. Thank you for trusting Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. Let's do more together. We look forward to greater collaborations in 2022.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention?
Download the Eagles FM app from Android Store or Apple Store.
And get the greatest music ever made.
The music of my generation.
You can watch us live or stream live on YouTube, Facebook, and the official website www.eaglesfm.com. Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. Your radio experience you can count on.
The sun's up and so should your radio. When the sun comes up, you know that it's time for the SunnySideshow. With the SunnySideshow crew, Itodo and Nene.
My name is Itodo.
And my name is Nene.
Wait, am I talking like this?
Sunnyside with the sunny side of things. Weekdays 2 to 6 p.m. The SunnySideshow. Tune in, you know you definitely want to. The sun's up and so should your radio. Tune in to the sunny side with the SunnySideshow. The SunnySideshow.
Don't worry, it's not corona.
The sun's up and so should your radio. Tune in to the sunny side with the SunnySideshow. The SunnySideshow.
Don't worry, it's not corona.
The sun's up and so should your radio. Tune in to the sunny side with the
like this.
It's like strawberries in your rainbow paradise. Right foot slide. I'm a savage. Classic original.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
The time right now is 7 minutes past 4 p.m. right here on your radio experience. You can count on. Let's get into some social trends right now and discuss what's trending in Nigeria and around the world. You can join the conversation right now via the social platforms. The WhatsApp number is 0909-705-4450. So you can send your reactions, your thoughts, your comments, everything at all. Ensure that you include your name and location. You can also call in 090-7353-0044 and 090-8766-8888. I'm not here alone. I've got Chekobe right here with me. And together, we're going to talk about everything that's trending as much as possible today on social trends. How did your holiday go?
Well, it did well. It went well, rather. I had a whole lot of work.
Work on? Really? Come on now.
No,
so did you get time to rest at least?
Okay, the thing is, I work literally from 12 a.m. till 4 or 5 a.m.
Okay. While others are sleeping, you're working.
Yes, I know. I know most people might find it difficult to believe that she's working at that time and all, but that's just the truth.
Oh, okay. Well done. So are you making some money this year already? How's the year looking for you?
We are looking at making more money, right? And at the same time, looking out for more opportunities.
Okay.
And also, just that.
Great stuff. All right, so let's get started with some trends right now. I'm sure you have trends of yours, but let's start with this one. Now, a new study published in the BMC Psychology late last year is trending right now. And according to that study, people who are obsessed with celebrities are less intelligent. So people who maybe go on to create fan accounts are always, breathing down the celebrity's neck, literally, always texting them, sending them gifts, stalking them. They are not intelligent, and I find that really weird. You can like someone but still be smart. And you can make money off those accounts that you create on social media without necessarily. I mean, how do you go on to give that much content if you're not smart? I'm just wondering.
Okay, first off, I feel that the rationale behind that person's comment is because of the whole air quoting celebrity culture, right?
Okay.
And how most people tend to worship these celebrities, forgetting that they are humans like us.
Yeah.
And at the same time, the moment they farms, let me just use this colloquial.
Okay.
Farms.
Yeah.
So the moment they farms these celebrities, they tend to relate with them on that level that I can talk to them about just anything, even their personal lifestyle and everything. Just have to talk to them about it. And then on the other hand, it looks as though they are bugging these celebrities, and that moment they seem unintelligent. Forgive me.
Okay, so you agree with this study then?
Not per se.
Okay, if you do agree or not, let us know right now via the WhatsApp and text line 09097054450. Talking social trends right now. Now, a pastor has been beaten after asking members to pay 16,000 naira to unlock 2022 blessings. Now, according to reports, trouble started on New Year Eve's service when the cleric allegedly demanded approximately 16,000 naira from every member of his congregation to offer prayers to God for them to unlock the New Year's blessing. Imagine if you could subscribe or pay a fee to unlock the blessings that you deserve. That's just really weird, and it goes to show how a lot of people are taken advantage of, right? You can literally make these demands with your mouth so long as you know the right way to doing it, but then due to maybe laziness or not necessarily studying enough to understand how these things work, you believe one person who would defraud you of your hard-earned money to make this request on your behalf. How have we maybe let these people take advantage of those who are not necessarily doing well by maybe giving them false narratives and just taking all they have? because he was beating, which I think is wrong. He could have easily been handed over to maybe the police or someone who would take up the case. Would you give that much money? Well, it's a lot of money still to unlock your blessings for the year.
First of all, I shall know that for every blessings, like, it comes with hard work, and that hard work comes with praying as per your religion. It depends on the religion part you're in. So Nigerians, I would not generalize. Most Nigerians, they do not read.
But this is not happening. Wait. Before you drag us in the mud, right? This is not happening in Nigeria. This is not a Nigerian. This happened in Kenya, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah. Before you put us.
That's why I said I was not going to generalize.
All right, please go ahead.
But really, people do not read. They find reading as boring, right? So I just believe it's a personal opinion. I believe that whatever it is you want, it's written down. Which entails the holy book, even in the Quran or the Bible, it's all written down. So I don't see any reasons why a cleric or a pastor would tell me that for me to unlock 2022 blessings, and you have to pay a certain amount of money, where I know that I just have to go on my knees or sit on my praying mat and then talk to God, and God's going to grant my heart desires.
But you also have to work hard as well, because you can pray from now till that kingdom come and you don't get anything because you're not working towards that particular goal that you are praying about, right? Okay. All right, so let's move on to more trends. You can join the conversation right now. We're talking social trends, and the WhatsApp and text line is 0909-705-4450. I saw the WhatsApp line ringing. I can't take your calls. You can only send a WhatsApp and text message, but you can call 090-8766-8888 and 090-7353-0044. Something else trending right now is this one. The prices of soft drinks to increase as FG introduces 10 naira per litre excise duty on carbonated drinks. The federal government has gone on to state that excise duty is a new policy introduced in the Finance Act, signed into law by the President on December 31st, 2021. With the policy, the prices of carbonated drinks may spike across the country. Now, another reason why this is happening, according to the government, is so as to reduce the consumption and discourage people drinking too much sugar, which is contained in these beverages, and it's to also help the number of health conditions, including diabetes and obesity. So the drinks, the carbonated drinks you have every now and again, if you indulge, you'd have to pay more for it, and you could change your mind about drinking just to stay healthy, or maybe because you can afford it.
Okay, for the first time, I would say this is good.
You think it's good?
Yes.
But when you've been another sun, you've been working really hard, you're thirsty, you want some sugar in your system, and then you walk into a store and you're told that your favorite drink is no longer the price tag that you have in your pocket, but way more. How would you go on to afford it?
Okay, so I don't know if how this is going to sound to people out there, but I know that if you can afford it, then you should buy it.
Is this some shade you're throwing right now? Come on now.
They told me that Coke is 250.
Okay, so not brand names. We're not calling brand names. But if one of those drinks is XYZ amount, go on.
Okay, so if they say a drink X is 250 naira, and I can afford it, and I'm in dire need of it, then I'll buy it.
Yeah.
So to satisfy my wants.
So it would limit how much you drink, as opposed to buying it every now and again just because you can afford it.
Because the moment you make calculations of how much you spent on carbonated drinks, you get to find out that there's really no reason why I should indulge in this.
All right, you can let us know what you think about this. Is it a good thing or a bad thing, or would it also help you stop the habit of always drinking such drinks which you've been trying to stop? Maybe that's one of your New Year's resolutions. 09097054450. You can also watch live anywhere you are in the world. Simply go to our YouTube and Facebook pages at Eagles FM Abuja.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention?
Download the Eagles FM app from Android Store or Apple Store.
And get the greatest music ever made.
The music of my generation.
You can watch us live or stream live on YouTube, Facebook, and the official website www.eaglesfm.com. Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja, your radio experience you can count on.
Still talking social trends right here. You can join the conversation right now via the social platforms at Eagles FM Abuja on Instagram and Facebook, and show that you are following. You can also listen live anywhere you are in the world. Go to the website www.eaglesfm.com, as well as the Eagles FM app on your Play Store, and you have radio on the go. Let's take a few of your feedback right now on socials regarding the increase in the prices of carbonated drinks. This says people should drink more water instead. It's a lot cheaper. And Mike says, thank God, goodbye to soft drinks. God has finally gone on to answer my prayers. While Dolakwa says, well, it means I'll be drinking more Zobo and Kunu. Okay. It seems like a handful of people are open to this idea wherein they won't need to spend that much again, and they could just go on to drink more water. I mean, I hear that water helps in improving your skin as well as making you mind your business more. You have like frequent trips to the toilet. So yeah, I think it works. Fair enough.
Yeah, so like you said, drink water and mind your business.
In the new year, I would totally advise that you do that. 09073530044 and 09087668888. Those are the numbers to join the conversation right now. Moving on to more trends. The Nigerian military has gone on to warn governors, others against wearing camouflage uniforms. Now, we see a lot of people, we've seen videos over time of people, regular citizens, civilians, wearing camouflage uniforms on the road, and you've seen what they've been made to do, take it off and promise not to do that again, right? But then they're warning governors as well to not wear these things anymore, because maybe it tends to confuse. But let's see what they are saying specifically. Now, the spokesman of the military decried campaign posters showing some governors dressed in these uniforms. Now, he declared that was illegal and a clear abuse of privilege. He said the armed forces of Nigeria remains apolitical and would not be dragged into politics. So politicians and civilians have been advised to stop wearing camo for events and other engagements henceforth. You've had this. Just in case you do that and something terrible happens to you, I'm hoping that you would pay attention to this advice. Moving on to more trends right now. This is back and forth happening on Twitter, and it had to do with a young man going on to buy a car for his brother, who was supposedly there for him while he was going through a hard time, as opposed to buying for his wife, who is pregnant and being made to use public transportation. So she's jumping buses, using taxis, having to wait on queue to get into a bus, going to the car park, being all sweaty while being pregnant. And his excuse is, hey, my brother was there for me, that's the reason why he deserves the car. So who should get the car? The pregnant wife or the brother who was there while you were going through a hard time? Yes, go ahead.
Okay, so first of all, personally,
when you say first of all, I want to say go down low, but go ahead.
Personally, I believe that we all have our relationships like with our family members and also have our intimate relationship with our partner. So now that we are married, you have to put me also in that situation that we'll see, as I'm doing for this person, I'm also, I don't know if this makes sense, but my husband, he's also at the same thing he does for his family members, I think he should also do for me. Not that I feel so entitled to whatever he's doing for them.
Okay.
So in this case, I feel he was supposed to like put his pregnant wife into consideration, and now I'm also advocating for the pregnant woman, like her pregnant state and everything. He was supposed to like at least, even if it was a lesser car or something, not settling for less, but at least to encourage the woman.
So what if she wasn't pregnant? What if she's not pregnant? Do you think that should change anything? Should he still go on to buy for his brother as opposed to his wife? Because he feels like he owes his brother something, and he could be right. Maybe the brother had to sacrifice a lot of things for him while he was struggling. Okay, that's understandable. But then the fact that your wife is having to go through a difficult time, right? And there is no option for her to go through but to jump buses.
At the same time, he was supposed to buy for his brother and also for the wife too.
But he can't afford it now. He can only buy one.
So he has to be an economist in that situation. He has to weigh his options.
Okay.
Which one comes first?
Which is more important to him? Yes. Let us know what you think right now. 09087 668888 and 0907353 0044. Hello. Ooh, all right, dual 2 callers right back. 09097054450. That is the WhatsApp and the text line to join the conversation right now. Mary on social says these are the issues, while Nikki says this makes no sense at all. How would you look at your wife jumping buses every day? Ridiculous. And John says, I pity the wife. There is nothing I can do right now. His mind is made up. I'm hoping that he maybe gives her his car so that she can, have ease of movement. All right, fair enough. Moving on to more trends. We're talking about trending issues right now on social media, and you can let us know what you want us to talk about by sending in your thoughts to the WhatsApp line, as well as sending a DM on social media at Eagles FM Abuja. All right, so this particular issue has been trending as well, and it has to do with a man who got married, right? But the wife was a bit insecure, and she would always complain to him about smiling with strangers or their mutual friends. He can't necessarily hug a female in her presence because she was extremely jealous. Okay, and she told him, oh, stop working out, you look good. I love men who have got a big tummy. That's okay, stop working out. So he had to stop working out eventually, and I mean, his multivitamins were changed, right? And funny thing is, she changed the multivitamins he was taking to something else. Now this ended up giving him women hormones. Yes, that happened to him, and right now he has to take a drug every day for the rest of his life, and he has lost the ability to have kids, and now he's become obese. He found out wherein she confessed that she did that so that he wouldn't look at other women and women wouldn't find him attractive. And right now he's confused. What would he do? They can't have kids anymore together. He has to take a pill every day for the rest of his life, and everybody's just like, wow, this is ridiculous. How would you have a man and he has reassured you that nothing is going to happen, and due to your fear or your concerns or your worry, you've gone on to jeopardize that relationship? What's going through your head right now?
This one is very, very bad one. Like, it's really, really bad. Okay, we understand that we all have insecurities and we tend to manage our insecurities, but at the same time, putting your insecurities out there and also jeopardizing your marriage, and on the other hand, destroying the person's life.
Yeah.
I do not know what to say.
It sounds unforgivable. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name and location?
This is Joke calling you from Airport.
Hey, Joke, great to have you on the show. What's happening? How's your day going so far?
Very fine, thank God.
Nice. So what would you like to react to?
Hello.
I can hear you. Go ahead, please.
Okay, what are you talking about now?
So we're talking about social trends, issues trending on social media, and you can call in or send a message to react to any of them. Can you hear me, Joke? I think there's something wrong with your connection there. You can do it to call back 09087668888 and 09073530044. Let's take a few reactions to this particular story. Now, if this is real, there is nothing that can't be fixed. I'm hoping that he gets the right treatment and he gets better eventually. Lizzie says he should believe and pray, and with faith things will definitely work out. And Ray says, this sounds like a very crazy story. How would you go so far in destroying someone's life? But not just anybody, your husband, your better half. This screams insecurity to me, and we all need to do better. I think we all need to do better in terms of, how we treat people. And if for any instance we feel insecure about anything at all, it'd be great to have that conversation. And even though they had a conversation going by the story he narrated and shared on social media, it just seemed like that wasn't working at all. She just, had to have him all to herself.
Yes, and again, I I don't know what was going through her mind, but I just feel like she just wanted her husband all to herself, and like you said, all to herself.
Isn't that selfish?
That's selfish, and at the same time, people do not understand the definition of love.
What is love to you? Please, school us. Tell us what love means to you, Chukube. Tell us. We want to learn from you right now, so maybe we'll be able to refine our own understanding as to what love means.
Okay, now I have to think deeper.
Not the example. What's the first thing that comes to your head when you think about love? When the word love is mentioned, right? What's the first word that comes to your mind?
Forgiveness, acceptance, friendship, sacrifice.
Okay.
Tolerance.
That's really important. And also trust. Trusting that person. I mean, why are you together if you don't trust them enough? You can join the conversation right now. We're talking social trends, and you can let us know what you think about some of the issues we've shared so far. Playing right now, coming in hot, and Dominio and Lacrae.
I don't do the most, but I do a lot. I'ma make a toast, cause we still alive. No big, I feel like Pac. I shoot a shot. I'm coming in hot. Coming in hot. Hey, why not? Yeah, coming in hot. Just like the fajita. I write what I live. My life in the speaker. I'm nice with the flow. Just like the demeanor. I'm feeding my fam. I'm feeding the meter. They got the iron while I got the steamer. I bring the fire, but you never seen her. I testify, I don't need a subpoena. They want my soul, better go to Korea. I love my dog just like I'm Peter. Gotta protect him. I made the call up with just like I'm reffing. I know we left, yeah, now we back together, but I guess that is better now. Later than never, like, what's happening? I'ma need y'all quit asking when. Me and my wife gonna have some kids. Right now we just practicing. Teacher said quit rapping, man. That gon' hurt my average. I said thank God I ain't average. Yeah, I'm a bright young man. Kill the GPA and the BPM. Look, we on. So say what you say, cause that's A with Lecrae. From the A train to the A, I'm coming in hot. I don't do the most, but I do a lot. I'ma make a toast, cause we still alive. No big, I feel like Pac. I shoot a shot. I'm coming in. Coming in. Shoot that. Hey, why not? Hey, yeah. I'm coming in.
Wake 'em up. Wake 'em up. Wake 'em up, wake 'em up. See him still sleeping, so I had to shake 'em up. I kept it too real. I wasn't faking up. My real life was a headline. Your real life got a deadline. My timeline was a hashtag. Your timeline just a hate crime. Coming in hot, feeling like Pop. Back in 94 when he took 5 shots. Too much drive to ride your wave. Ditch my top and I'm off that lot. Black on black on black on black on black on black on black. You don't have to ball a rap to get them racks on racks. Uber poolers trying to catch my vibe and find my way. Yeah, I know I'm ratchet, but I'm really safe. Hot sauce dripping. Everybody wanna start dipping. First nobody wanna listen. Now everybody pay attention. Now everybody pay a fee. Even Trump gotta take a knee. When the horn blow, y'all gon' see. Make the wall fall down like yee. I don't do the most, but I do a lot. I'ma make a toast, cause we still alive. No big, I feel like Pac. I shoot the shot. I'm coming in hot. Coming in hot, coming in hot. Shoot that shot, shoot that shot. Shoot, why not? Hey, why not? Ain't no big, feel like Pac. We can't lose, we can't stop. Yeah, coming in hot. Coming in hot. Coming in hot. Shoot that shot. Hey, why not? Hey, why not? Hey, watch out.
All your favorite music.
I listen non-stop.
All my favorite music. I listen every day.
This is the home.
On Eagles 102.3 FM, Abuja. Get updates, get informed, avoid traffic, and get home early. Tune in to Traffic Rush weekdays 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Eagles 102.3 FM, Abuja.
Okay, everybody listen up.
Hey there, my name is Itodo and you're listening to Eagles 102.3 FM. Connect with us on all social media platforms, Facebook and Instagram at Eagles FM Abuja, or send us a WhatsApp message on 090-9705-4450. Keep listening. Eagles 102.3 FM, your radio experience you can count on. 4:40 p.m. talking social trends right here on the Sunny Side Show on your radio experience you can count on, and you can join the conversation. Let me know what you think about some of the trends that we are sharing today. If you don't have a social media platform or page right now, today is a good time to be a part of it. I mean, how else would you sell your market if not on social media? But let's get into a few more trends. And I'm not sure why men are being dragged right now, but what I hear is when men are told to go to the market, for instance, right, they always call I know you're smiling, I'm not sure why. They always call until they get home. So they want to ask if the price is right, if it's the right item, if it's from the right person you're buying from, if you're being cheated. Do you think that's true, or would you say, I mean, just a few men do that?
Just a few men do that.
Just a few. So you had to send a man to go do something for you, and he came back with the right thing you sent him to get.
Yes.
Okay, so men are safe. I'm safe.
Yes.
All right, because this lady is just dragging men, and she's saying, that when you send a man to buy stuff, and you should stay by your phone because he will call you every now and again asking, is it the big one or the small one? And he'll go on to send you pictures, he'll send you the price tag, he'll call you on video to also confirm if that's the right item that he is buying.
So I think she was right on that, and at the same time I think she was generalizing,
which is unfair. So maybe it's her man's problem, not all the men.
And since she had put that out on social media, whoever that could relate with it would repost it.
Dear women, would you send your man, your husband, your boyfriend, your brother to go get something and trust them to get the right thing without necessarily hounding them every now and again via phone calls, or being worried where they don't call you at all to confirm if that's the right item that you asked them to buy? You can let us know right now via the WhatsApp platform 09097054450. So we hear that there's like a remix to, I hate to say the remix, but then again there's a new variant out, and it's been discovered in Cyprus. It's called Deltacron. It's a fusion of the Delta variant and Omicron, which just made a new appearance a couple of weeks ago. And this brings to mind how we are prepared just in case this variant is more intense than the regular variant we have going around, okay? I mean, there's the worry that a lot more people in Nigeria, for instance, are not heeding to these safety protocols and procedures, wherein wearing your face mask, washing hands. Do you wear your face mask?
Of course I do, just I'm not wearing it now.
Do you wash your hands? How many times in a day do you wash your hands?
Okay. If it's that one, me, I'm a defaulter on that. But
I mean, if you can't wash your hands, you can find maybe like a sanitizer. Yes,
I go about with my hands.
Okay, great. That works. I mean, that covers for you not washing your hands as often as possible. But then again, there's that concern. I'm hoping that the government is able to enforce people and ensure that they wear their face mask in public, wash their hands, and also sensitize them in terms of getting vaccinated. I think better understanding, because there have been complaints and reports that not a lot of people are vaccinated, and this could be due to them not understanding the reason why they need to be vaccinated or how safe these vaccines are. Okay?
Yeah, but I think that there should be more health campaigns on COVID.
Okay.
And at the same time, there should be sensitization on literally the 3 major languages, and also inculcate pidgin English.
So you think that's not been done enough? That's the reason why people are not getting vaccinated?
Yes. You should also tell people the pros and cons of the vaccines.
Yeah.
So in order to let them get prepared for whatever it is they are signing up for.
Okay. Interesting. Moving on to more trends, let's go to Belgium for a bit now. Now, a new law in Belgium has stopped employers from contacting employees after work hours. Now, Belgium has added itself to the list of supporting the right to disconnect rule, and is set to be introduced for civil servants in the country from next month, and that's in February, giving them the right to ignore work-related contact when they are off the clock, meaning when they have left the office space or they are done with their working hours. Now, bosses are only able to reach out to staff if urgent action is needed and cannot wait until the next working day. Hello. Good afternoon. Can you kindly switch off your radio so I can hear you clearly? Hello?
Yeah, good afternoon, the lady in the house. Well done.
Good evening. How you doing?
Yes, I'm doing great. So, yes, my name is Kimbi Hondu. I'm calling you all the way from the house. Yes.
Great to hear from you. So what would you like to react to right now?
Sir?
What would you like to react to?
Yes. First of all, I'm just coming back from town. Our road is free. We thank God for that. The road society are doing a good job.
Okay.
Marathon is very free now. We appreciate God. The hold up is not much.
Oh, great stuff.
I want to say that talking about COVID-19 vaccine, many people believe that there is something wrong if you take that vaccine. Many people don't believe in it. Just the way it took years before some people could present their children for immunization.
Yes.
Many people believe that COVID-19 is for the big boys and girls. It's not for the poor people. Especially here in Nigeria, it did not affect many people.
Yeah.
Because if you look at the people that it has affected, they are all big people. If you ask me, sir, they are big people. So poor people now believe that it's not their thing. This thing is for the big boys and the big girls, especially those who are traveling out of the country.
Yeah.
Because if you want to travel out, you must present your card that you have been vaccinated.
Yes.
So one thing is that whether you are going to talk to people in pidgin English or not.
Hello? All right, do want to call us back, but we got your point there. So what he's saying in general is the fact that a lot of people believe that it's only for those at a certain level or a certain group, and it can't affect those who are poor. That's what he's saying, literally.
Okay. On that note, I think he was right, because when I was in Zaria, my classmate had COVID, and where the lecturer was teaching, so he talked about him having COVID and then she said in Hausa, then I thought that COVID is for the big men.
Oh, hold that thought. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening. What's your name and location?
Hello.
I can hear you. Go ahead, please.
Hi, my name is Itodo.
Hey, UD, great to hear from you. What's happening with you?
Fine. Thank you. I want to greet our guest over here.
Yeah, Chikobe is her name.
Hi.
Yeah, I would like to comment on the
Hello, UD. Can you hear me?
The one that gave the husband some drugs.
Yes. Go ahead.
That's where I want to comment. She really did bad. It's bad. I hope and pray that it's not a Nigerian woman.
Well, it's a Nigerian family.
Wow, that is barbaric and unacceptable. It's not good, to be frank.
All right, UD.
Okay, bye.
Thank you so much for calling in, and sure you have a nice evening. 0909-705-4450. I believe we can take a few more calls and your WhatsApp messages as well. You can also send me a DM right now on social media at Eagles FM Abuja. You're sharing a story about a colleague of yours who had the same school of thought about all the more richer people being the only ones who would contract COVID.
Yes, so that was what she said. She told him that, I thought COVID is for like the big boys or something similar to what that person said. And then he was just laughing. So what the woman said was that in the north, the ideology they have there is that COVID is not real, and the people who have COVID are those who are wealthy.
Okay.
And so that was why I said earlier that the government should ensure lots of health campaigns and also sensitize.
So more information is put out there for people to understand what is going on. But that's been going on with the NDDC every now and again, NCDC rather, every now and again, ensuring that they send messages, text messages every other day to give information as well as tell people what to do and what not to do to stay safe. So I think they're doing enough, but then again, more work needs to be done going by what you've mentioned right now.
Yeah, at the
rural areas. Okay. Still on COVID. Now, a woman on a flight was seen texting someone that she recently got COVID. Now, imagine you're on a flight and you randomly look forward and you can see the phone screen of the next passenger, which you should not be doing because you should not be prying. But then, curiosity, you take a picture of it. And going through that viral picture making the rounds right now, it says that we have COVID. This is the text I'm reading. Shh, That's why we are returning home a day early on the plane. That's what the text message read. As opposed to people being concerned that, oh, this person is endangering lives and, you know, not giving their status prior to boarding the flight, their worry was, why would you take a picture of anybody's phone at all or anybody's text message and put it online? You could have easily maybe gotten another attention of maybe the captain or the cabin crew to that particular person.
Yeah, I would say that's invasion of privacy, because why would you be looking at?
But the person has COVID. That's something you should be worried about, no?
But why would you look at someone's chat now?
Okay, that's wrong. That's a wrong thing to do.
And at the same time, the woman's part, she was supposed to self-isolate, but it depends on the situation she found herself in at that moment.
So now we're making excuses for her.
Yes, because what if she got the text that, oh, you tested positive to COVID? What if at that moment she just got that text?
Okay. You have a point there. That's an excuse for her. On a final note, something good is happening. I'm happy about this one because there's been so much complaints about the suit crisis in Rivers State. Like we hear people complaining about, you know, what could be done. You're breathing air. You look at your palms, your feet. It's all black. There's so much soot in the air, and there were like health challenges for a lot of residents in Rivers State. Now, the governor there has declared 19 illegal refineries kingpins wanted. Now, he stated this recently and outlined measures that will be taken to tackle the suit and also ensuring that those who are causing this situation are brought to book. Now, recall that the report by a technical committee set up by the state government to investigate causes of suit in the state 3 years ago disclosed the major causes was due to illegal refiners and complicity of security agents, amongst others. So I'm hoping that, you know, this is sorted out in due time and those who are based in those locations in Rivers State are able to breathing fresh air again. It's important that we are proactive in, you know, getting help when we are elected into office. Do the right thing, pretty much. But it's been great having you on the show. I hope you come back again soon enough.
Yes, sure.
What's one thing that you would love to change on social media in 2022?
So, first off, social media has a lot of power. Yeah, I'll use that. A lot of power.
Yeah.
Power to make and to mar someone. And at the same time, on social media, we have a lot of citizen journalists who would go on there prying into someone's privacy, disclose a lot of private information in disguise of a blogger.
So before you go on to share any information, ensure that it's credible, it's confirmed before you share anything. Don't put people into any panic. That's it.
Yes.
Okay, Chukwube, thank you so much for being on the show today. At 5 o'clock, we'll get into the headlines, the weather report, as well as give you traffic updates on Traffic Rush. Stay tuned and ensure that you avoid every form of wahala on social media this year.
FM Abuja.
Hey, this is Justin Bieber.
This is Gwen Stefani. Hi, this is Madonna.
What's up, you guys? It's Nicki Minaj.